The A to Z show, bro.
Absolutely.
We going worldwide.
I would still add those. You don't
That's
think
how
they do
the
that?
show's gonna start, people. Listen, what's good, brother?
What's going on?
Welcome to yet another episode. Why am I welcoming you? You part
I
of the
don't know
damn.
why you're doing it, man, but just let them know where we at.
I don't know what episode number we are at,
I
but
think this is 6, but that's not the important part. Just who are we? Where are we at?
this is the A to Z show podcast. Yes, you can catch us on YouTube. Click the
This is
subscribe
going to be on YouTube,
button.
so why would you say that? Just announce the show.
Don't listen to him. Watch us on YouTube. Hit the subscribe button. Hit that notification bell. Because you know this is the baddest podcast in the land right about now. My name is Alfred Kainga. This is my co-host, DJ Major League. I thought you were going to end on that.
Nah, I told you I'll let you do it, man. And welcome to the A to Z show.
We are here today.
Worst intro. It's our worst
Horrible,
intro.
horrible. But listen, it's been a crazy week, and I'm glad it's about to be over. But we're making history on our show, man.
Yeah.
Because today we're making
Don't tell the numbers. Just
more history.
Let them go watch.
No, more history.
Okay.
Our guest today is Caucasian.
Of the Caucasian persuasion.
From the mountains of Caucasus. With a credit score rating of 850.
I wish.
But beyond that, he's a fucking hilarious comedian.
Super funny brother. Ladies and gentlemen, please help us welcome our special guest, the very funny Jamie Gravy.
What's up, baby? Hell yeah. Thanks for having me. I'm the JG in the A to Z.
The JG in the A to Z.
Yes.
What's good, bro?
Man, not the much. Wait, am I really y'all's first white guest?
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's only
fuck
6
yeah,
episodes.
dude.
Without,
Hell yeah.
Hey, if I like that fist
like-
up
you
too.
like
Yeah,
that,
he
dude?
said,
No,
he said,
seventh
I'll
he
throw it
said
up.
right on,
Yeah,
nigga.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, like, see, there's a big difference between this and this. You see how quick that goes? It's close, but it's
thin line.
very different.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want that.
But listen, let me tell you something though. All our guests, yes, have been African American, black, and all our guests have been super late to the show. and I've been super early. The production team, he's been early, right? And so today I'm like, all our guests have a tendency of being late. So I was late.
What did I say?
And sure enough, he called me and said, hey, man, where the fuck are you at? The guest is here. I said,
Yeah.
damn, we are 30 minutes before taping. He said, did you forget? He is Caucasian.
It's true. So it's another record. First guest on time and first white person.
Yeah.
So a coincidence? I don't know. That's for you to be the judge. I don't know. I won't.
We're perpetuating stereotypes left and right today on the A to Z
Somebody
show.
watching this talking about this show is so racist.
This is.
We're about to get canceled.
We got a phone call.
And he's the first guest drinking a beer.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yet again, let
good
you
beer,
know
though.
he's from Texas.
It's good beer though.
Oh, you
That's
drinking
true.
a beer
Yeah,
too?
but but this is hometown beer.
Yeah.
You know.
This is good stuff.
So
What is that? Well,
we're also breaking
we
stereotypes.
shouldn't be marketing these people
yeah, I guess
until
not.
they
We'll wait for the check.
for the check.
Yeah.
But it is good beer. It's served in a green bottle, and it's made in Pennsylvania. So if you folks who make beer in Pennsylvania are listening, hey, we here.
Cut the check. We're
We
here.
cut the check.
You recognize your own label. You
Yeah.
should. You should. Your color scheme. You should want.
Jamie Gravy, what's up, man? How you been?
What's up, bro? Good to see you, man. Good to see you both. I haven't
Thanks,
man.
seen
you in a long
It's
time.
been a minute. It's been a minute.
Yeah, like
It's been a
before
minute.
I moved even.
Yeah,
and then
it has.
I haven't seen you in like a year.
Yeah, because you moved to New York before the pandemic.
Exactly. And then the pandemic brought me back,
How was that moving over there? What made you decide to move to New York anyway?
like over LA or as general.
Yeah.
I mean, I think because me and my roommate, who was from Dallas at the time, we moved up there together, and I think we visited New York and we just liked it. So we're like, all right, let's fucking do New York. New York seems cool. Like had
In the
it's a great
summertime, it's
character.
awesome.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. It's an amazing city. So visiting was great. Living there, way fucking different experience. So
This is the size of your apartment, huh?
yeah, dude, it was. And not only that, but it's just like most mornings you see human shit.
Yeah.
And that's how you start your day.
Where did
know,
you
it starts
stay?
fucking with your psyche after a while. You know what I mean? That's why you start getting brooded. It took me 2 months to yell at a stranger. I couldn't believe myself. I was like walking away like, who the fuck are you? You know, like, who have you become? I got to get back to the good
That's
state.
standard.
Well,
what borough were you in?
Brooklyn.
Oh, Brooklyn.
Yeah,
that was a good place. I used
staying
to
in
stay
Crown
Brooklyn.
Heights.
I used to live in Crown Heights.
No shit?
Well, I used to stay in Crown Heights with a buddy of mine and then live there.
Oh, crazy. Yeah, I was off St. Mark's and Nostrand.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, no shit.
But
Nope,
the Crown
no shit.
Heights you used to live in, and the Crown
different,
Heights that he was
I'm sure.
living in now,
How gentrified is it?
is yeah.
I mean, again, the more west you went, the more gentrified, more my people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
More hipsters. You know
Yeah.
what? You go east, Nostrand Avenue. I think is still pretty sketchy.
Well, East New York used to be like, I didn't like to go to East New York by myself.
Neither.
But the last time I seen East New York, I seen white girls with poodles going to Starbucks.
That's what's weird. They are out there.
And
Yeah,
that
for
was crazy
sure.
to me.
Yeah, it is wild, bro. I couldn't imagine being like a hot chick walking around New York.
But obviously you moved there for the comedy scene, right?
For sure,
And-
not
and
for the
how did that
catcalling.
go?
God, that was a weird time, honestly. My time in New York because it's just it's different, man. Because it's like you're starting over immediately.
Yeah.
And even at the time I didn't have really good credits compared to New York standards.
Right.
Everybody's been on fucking Conan or Colbert, so they're like, all right, you did what? All right, whatever. Get the fuck in the back, So it was a good learning experience, I'd say the most. Just getting used to a different region and different crowds and seeing what works up there. It was harder in different reasons than I thought because it was so like woke. Such a PC culture out there that's just that's how it was hard. I was moving out there because I thought they were gonna be like tough on me, like fuck you, pussy. Like no, that's a fucking hate speech out there. You know what I mean?
Wow.
So it's like if you say a
It wasn't always like that.
yeah,
but
you say a fat joke, then it's like they want to they want to get you canceled or something. So that's what the weird part about New York that probably changed over time.
Right,
so
yeah.
that was
That's
weird
horrible.
to get
That's
used to.
disgusting.
It is disgusting, dude. As a comic, you're like I fucking hate this shit.
And so the pandemic made you, it shut everything down. Of course, it
Yeah.
was devastating. Us comedians, we couldn't work, and you had to come back home.
Yeah, so I came home for shows early because I didn't want my flight to get canceled because pandemic just started happening. While I was home, my shows here got canceled. The whole world shut down. I was like, well, fuck it. I'll just be here with my family in Texas, during the pandemic. And then about 6 months later, I decided to go ahead and move my shit down and stay permanently.
Yeah.
Well, thank God you got a mama in Texas.
You ain't kidding.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I was like, fucking thank goodness.
Because it was.
But still, moving back in with mama at 30, that's,
Yeah.
At least you had
Again, I'm like, comedy, come on, baby. When are we going to pay off here? You know what I mean? What are we doing?
slowly but surely though. It's paying off. Well, it is paying off. I mean,
Things are going good, but again, that's comedy, right? Always giving you a little dish of humble pie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's always, it's got to give you a dag. It's like, hey, you're going to do some really cool shit, but you still live with your mother. So it's like, how's that feel? You fucking, that's what you get for not going to college. You know what I mean? It's like,
you always got that regret, right?
Oh, yeah.
I should have gone to college.
Yeah. And
yeah.
racked up some bills. That's what you
and
get.
that's really what it is. I think the only thing I really think I miss out on is just like
The experience.
yeah, and like the pussy. So
yeah.
like, Jamie, calm down. If that's the only reason you wanted to go to college,
Right.
you would have not made it.
Right.
Most people don't.
But things
Yeah,
are going so well now, man. You on the road a lot. Who you working with, man? Tell the world.
It's been crazy, man. Well, yeah, man. I've been shooting me and Eddie Griffin. Been touring for about a year now. As you know.
Wait a minute. Somebody didn't hear that right.
Yeah, they have.
You knew. Come on, now. You know that.
Run it back.
Who you working with?
Yeah, so I opened for Eddie Griffin, man.
The Eddie Griffin.
The Eddie Griffin, undercover brother himself.
Yeah.
Malcolm and Eddie, the man.
Come on, let me hold $500. I know you're doing good.
I mean,
I don't care about Eddie money. I
hey.
don't care about your money.
hey, I'm not making Eddie Griffin money. I'm making Jamie Gravy money.
Which
all
is
right?
really close to Eddie Griffin money. Shit.
This shit,
How's
man.
that been going, man? How's the experience on the road?
Man, it's been crazy. The road, it's been new.
Yeah.
Doing it so consistently, it's tiresome. That's for damn sure. First thing too is that you get tired of you take for granted nice toilet paper. Hotel toilet paper gets old fast. That paper thin bullshit. You
Yeah.
can see your fucking fingers on the other side, like
Yeah.
clear as day.
Yeah.
Can I make a suggestion?
What, pack your own roll? I've
No,
thought
no, no.
about it.
Listen, not a sponsor, but dude wipes.
What are those?
Wet wipes.
Oh, wet wipes, a little packet of wet.
Not just any wet wipes. Dude wipes.
Dude wipes. They're specifically for men.
I mean, they're marketed specifically for us.
What is it about it? Are they more like?
I mean,
they just wipe.
They're
the shit
natural.
Off.
They dispose properly, but it's better than
They
raggedy
just, they just
cheap
wipe
toilet paper.
the sheet off.
See, but why about a man's ass wipe? Is it like coarse? Is it hard?
No. I think they more or less. Why are we talking so much about dude wipes right now, Jamie? But I think they just market it more towards us because guys are thinking like, I'm like wet wipes,
Right.
But I don't want crusty drawers either.
Let me
Yeah,
tell you
I
something.
don't
Let me tell you something. I got a 3-year-old baby.
Yeah.
And I buy wet wipes for her. And I looked because I changed diapers, and I saw how clean these things were wiping. I said, you know what? I'm gonna use one.
It's a
No,
game changer.
I didn't talk about getting some. I used one of hers, and I was so
game changer.
impressed.
So I'll be honest with you guys. Every now and then, ladies' houses usually tend to have like some of those wet wipes around somewhere in the bath. Women are the best at bathroom
etiquette
stuff
and
etiquette, all that good shit. Guy, fucking bachelor's head, he got just a roll of toilet paper.
Yeah.
That's literally all you have in the
Maybe.
fucking bathroom. Yeah,
Or
maybe.
paper towel.
Or
That's
paper
what I said.
towel.
Or something.
Yeah, women got a fucking like napkins, Kleenex every day.
Kleenex specifically for your nose, and then we're
But
using
I'll
all
be
these different
honest,
things for different things.
And again, I got over it, but there was something about putting that wet wipe and just feeling that wetness on my asshole. It was weird, man. It was fucking right. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You're trying to act like
It's a learning curve.
And then what do you do? Then you got to get toilet paper and then dry off the wet asshole.
Yeah.
So it's like, what are we doing here? We're going back and forth, wet, dry paper.
No. Wet, dry.
Wet, dry. Two
dry.
wets and a dry.
Two wets in the dry.
Really?
Let me tell you, talking about the first experience of wetness. So I was living in this country town called Gainesville, Texas, right? I just moved to the States. And 2 years deep, I started dating this white chick. And she invited me to her trailer house where she used to live. I didn't know she was living in a trailer house. So I go over there one day after work, and sure enough, I pull up, trailer house, no biggie. So we get to do in her bedroom. Now, I didn't know that most trailer houses, they don't have doors to the bedroom. So she had...
You know?
No. She had beads.
When I've been in.
Oh, she did bees? Okay.
She had the beads.
That's just what she was doing. That was her thing.
Sometimes you get the little accordion door.
Right,
right.
But they all had doors.
But she had beads.
She had beads.
All right,
Okay.
so
you can see through beads. You know
let
what I
me
mean?
tell you
That's the
I feel
thing,
like she's probably just a freak. If she had that beat.
She was a freak because I mean,
She got beads. That's a hippie.
I'm handling my business. We're doing the do right, and next thing you know, I felt this wet tip on my ass.
She had a dog, right?
Is it the cat or the dog?
Bruh, I look around and it's the cat licking my ass. Man, I jumped up so fast, man.
That's hilarious.
Did you take the cat?
No,
Did you
she
take
picked
the
the
cat?
cat up and she threw it outside, and we kept doing what we was doing.
But a little bit. Did it make you think about later, like a little bit, like, I wonder what that cat's doing
He thought about the cat
right
later.
now? Think about the cat.
No,
You get
it was traumatizing.
You get PTSD.
It was traumatizing
The
because
last couple times you were fucking, you felt.
because I kept doing it, but I was thinking, man, what the hell was that cat doing to me, man? I kept wiping my ass, man.
No means no.
You know what I'm saying? It was a black cat too. I felt really violent.
Yeah, there's some sort of that's bad luck, right?
Man, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And for the longest, I felt like I couldn't shake it off. I don't know
That's
why
great.
we're talking about.
You know what? I will
Y'all gonna
say,
have to edit this
This
shit
is weird
now.
way left.
yeah, this is. I know what we're not even 10 minutes into this. This is fun. No, because I don't like when girls have too friendly of animals, or especially when we're like you're fucking. And you're in a bed or something, and they're just like, "Oh, my dog sleeps on the bed." You're just like, "What?
What?
Did you fucking?"
Not while we're fucking.
And the
No.
dog is looking at you like.
And you're just like trying to push him.
You're
off
doing
like
your
you
thing, and
didn't
he's
mean
like-
to, pushing. Yeah, you're trying to hope she didn't see you just kick the dog off the bed. You were just like, "Oh, whoops, fucking dog, you stupid, get out of here, dude."
Crazy.
Oh man, I remember the first time I met you, Jamie. We did a show. Well, I saw you doing a show at Hyenas.
Is that where we met?
That's where we met, and I was like, dude, you funny brother, man. I was like, this dude is hilarious. And I was doing a show at the Arlington Improv, and I remember asking you, I said, hey man, have you performed at the Improv yet? And you're like, nah, man, they've never seen. I said, they gotta see you, because that's one of the biggest clubs in the country, and I felt like if they see you, man, it was going to open they would definitely book you to be either an opener or a feature because that's how
Well, you were fucking right.
You know?
Yeah.
And so I brought you out there, you came to my show and you wrecked it, and right there, the management picked you up.
Dude, like, yeah, I think I started my first opening weekend for him like a month after that.
Unbelievable.
Like literally, it was crazy. That year was like a pretty life-changing or comedy career changing year for me in my trajectory. Because I started getting hired at the clubs that year. That's when I met Eddie Griffin like 4 years ago.
Right.
Or 5 years, however long it's been now. And then, it's fucking wild, bro. Now here we all full circle and post-pandemic, and you're fucking. I didn't, bro. All right, so this is something crazy to think about. Because we were talking before we started the podcast about crowds, right? And I just had my first big crowd, and but bro, talking about 12,000, bro, you performed for. That blows my fucking mind.
12,000. I mean, you're gonna get there. I mean, you're doing it.
But you know how it is. It's like every big crowd is then a new record for you. You know, because at first before that it was like like it was like 600 or something, and then you went down. But you always kind of started like that. Like my first showcase, I remember there was 200 people at Hyenas Fort Worth. I remember just thinking, holy shit, 250. And now I'm almost mad if there's not 250 in an audience. You know? And like just to think like where you come as a comic, and I'm like, Jimmy, who the fuck are you, man? Like you need 200, you piece of shit. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
Like you get mad.
I think you're doing all right, Jimmy. I mean, my first time it was seven people in the audience.
Your first time?
Yeah.
That sounds right for a first time though. I mean,
Open mic.
It was an open mic.
It was more than 7 people that night.
What was it? 10?
1 a.m.
Nah, man, that room was nice. You had about 30.
Oh shit! Come
For
on,
an open
that's
mic.
A show.
Yeah,
That's a fucking show.
and they loved him.
Yeah, all right.
He's lying.
Come on.
There was maybe 12 people in the audience.
Where was it?
In the Arlington
Is it the
Improv.
Arlington?
Oh, yeah, 'cause that mic used to get some good crowds sometimes.
Yeah, open
man.
mic was nice.
Not that night.
Not that. No.
I don't know. I mean, he's bigging it up, and I appreciate it. Sounds great, but there's like 12 people.
I know
You
how
really think so?
you're probably feeling because, dude, that room, because it is so massive, when there is just a few 30 people, 20 people,
I got a
it
couple
still
chuckles.
feels small.
Yeah.
Because that room is
I got a
fucking
couple chuckles.
big, you know. It
like,
holds
all
like
right,
310, 320 in that
Hey,
place.
a couple chuckles on your first night ain't bad. Rather than getting one of these.
A single clap.
Single clap, dude. Yeah.
Come on, you got a couple of chuckles.
Not a single clap.
You did
single-
great.
Oh, man.
You know, because my
Good.
first time when I did open mic at Hyenas in Arlington, man, there was only 3 people left in the audience. It was almost midnight. It was the next 2 other comics who were going to go up after me and the wait staff. That was it. And I got next coming to the stage.
That's amazing, dude. That's
man.
amazing.
Yeah. And I got there at 7 o'clock in the evening because they told us open mic starts at 8.
Ooh, so you were sitting there just stewing.
Those bastards.
They
As I
said-
wear their hat. Those bastards.
Those motherfuckers. They said, get here early and put your name on the list and you go up. So I got there at 7 o'clock. The show starts at 8. I put my name, I'm one of the first ones. Little did I know, when all these other big name comedians come, your ass keeps getting bumped and bumped.
Yep.
And they keep putting
Dude, it goes so far down that fucking list. You can't believe, and you don't believe in anything but politics at that moment. You're just like, what the fuck? And you're like, but you don't realize until years later, you're like, no, it's kind of fair.
It's
though.
kind of
You know what I mean?
fair.
Like,
Because now we
You
walk
ain't
in
shit.
to open
You ain't
mic.
shit.
I love walking into an open mic.
And they're like, oh, you can go up next.
Yeah, you go.
you want to go up? When do you want to go up? When do you want to go up?
And which makes sense because they want to keep the crowd. As
Right,
long as
and,
possible.
and that makes sense, especially an open mic, because it's like, again, these are going to be new jokes even from the good comics. So it's like, it's not going to be a fucking Grand Slam show.
Yeah.
That's
We're
the
testing
point.
here. This is testing ground.
It's testing ground, yeah.
But
so-
I saw a lot of comics walk out and say, fuck it. If they're not going to put me, I'm out of here. But I was like, I'm
And
never
you know
going
what,
to get
though?
on.
Yeah.
But that's a great way to weed out people that aren't serious. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
You know, that's what's cool about it, too.
I stayed with it, man. There's so many nights that I got on stage at 1 a.m., bro.
Tell me about it, bro.
And then
That
one
was-
day I got there and Gary Hood, who used to run the joint, was like, Alfred, you going up real early today. I'm like, you bullshit.
Yeah. How long did that take?
About 3-4 months
Yeah.
of consistency.
Fuck, man.
Of going up there every time.
Man, good for you, man. Yeah, that's what it takes. That's what it takes. But you know, it's what's funny is really it only takes like that little bit. And, you know, if you are okay with that long-term gratification, then it's like things will start snowballing, right? It gets fat. It will get faster, bigger, quicker. You know what I mean? It's like all at once. So it's like, at least, it's how my experience was, I felt like. Because it was like nothing for a long time. And then it's like, then when it started finally working, it was like, all right, things are fucking, getting nice. It was,
there you go.
It was crazy.
There you go. So I'm proud of you that you actually, doing all these things while you're based home in Dallas. Because I've had this whole notion that I don't have to move to New York or to Dallas or to LA anymore, because I feel like I can get there in 2 hours if I'm needed there.
Right.
Yeah.
It is a nice luxury.
It's a great hub.
It is.
It really is.
It's wonderful.
And
I missed it here, man. I really did. It's my home. I miss it here.
And there's a lot of comedy here now.
Yeah, especially now in Austin, the whole boom, because it's crazy in Texas.
There you go.
Texas
as a whole, man.
Yeah.
So it's blowing up. So you just gotta keep grinding. But tell us, man. You working with Erda? We got the elephant in the room. You got booed recently. Huh?
I didn't think he was gonna bring that up that fast.
Oh yeah, let's get it out of there.
I didn't think he was gonna bring that up that fast.
Yeah, come on. What happened?
Yeah, I took an L.
You
Talk about it.
All right, have y'all seen Dying Laughing? That comedy documentary? It's shot in black and white.
Yes.
Great. Y'all gotta watch that if y'all haven't seen that. It's a great fucking thing. But so they're talking about they're talking about a lot of bomb stories, but then they start going into specifically boo stories.
Yeah.
And they're talking about if you can take the worst boo of your life and walk back and do that. I remember watching this going, I'm sure I've bombed before, but surely I'm not going to get booed one day. Like, I don't know, I can't imagine a scenario I would ever get booed in. And I don't think this happens to every comic. Every comic bombs. I don't know if every comic gets booed necessarily. Right. Maybe a hostile crowd. I don't know. It's 2021. There's no way I would, this and that. And I should have paid attention to the fact that all the ones talking about getting booed were black comics.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess they maybe tend to be more hostile rooms, but in Kansas City, they sure did not fucking take kindly to me after about 3 minutes of material. What was weird about it? Right,
wait a minute. It was 3 minutes.
3 minutes. They didn't even give me a shot.
They gave you.
This was fucked up. The first joke killed.
Yeah.
My opener fucking joke killed. Great response. I start going into material pretty quickly, and then within 3 minutes more, I hear the first boo, and it was exactly like, who was it? I think it was Mike Epps that describes it like this on that documentary, Dying Laughing. He described it so perfectly that when it was happening, I was like, oh God, no, fuck, because it's like you get that first boo, and then somebody else. And then later they go, this motherfucker.
Oh, you got one of those.
Dude, it gets way worse. And then everybody, whoa. And it's 1,000 people theater, bro, in Kansas City. It's double deck. It's his hometown. And I see, and the whole time from the beginning of my set, in my peripheral, I can see him in the wings of the stage.
You can see your boss.
Because he's got his fucking full white fucking outfit on, you know what I mean? Yeah, he's gone there, he's pure boy, Kansas City, baby. You know what I mean? He's home, and it's all like, so he's listening. He's listening to my fucking set, so I'm like, so the first joke goes good, I'm like, fucking A, but they start going, and then they're pissed off, and then all of a sudden it's, dude, yes. And then it's more like this. Get the fuck off the stage! You fucking suck, man!
Damn.
Fuck you! Get the fuck out of here!
That's a black crowd,
bro.
man.
And I was finally just like soaking it in, and I was like, this is happening. Like, they were louder than my mic, bro.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Okay?
Oh, damn.
And I'm like, and it was weird, bro, because I
like
felt a little.
With the Apollo action.
And I was a little hungover that day, right?
Yeah.
And I thank God I was, bro, because I feel like I may have frozen up too much. I had not been you know how you're hungover, you don't care sometimes?
Yeah.
You're like, dude, fuck you.
Yeah.
It happened, bro. I was just like, I was like, Kansas City, fuck you. I go, I fucking toured with Eddie Griffin. I go, this whole town can suck my fucking dick.
You said that on stage?
Yes. And they immediately started applauding, cheering, and whistling, bro.
Yeah.
Like the loudest I ever heard. And then somebody else tried to boo again. And I go, no. I go, you had your chance. You fucking didn't do it. And then everybody else started laughing again. And then somebody else tried to do it again. I was like, no, fuck you too. I was like, you're real safe under them dim-ass fucking lights. I was like, come up here in this fucking spotlight. I was like, fuck you guys, man. I just started.
You went white boy hell.
Bro, I tore into them. And it was the craziest.
With Stone Cold on
Bro,
it.
it was like a motion roller coaster, bro. Like level 1,000, bro. It was fucking crazy.
Wait, so you saved yourself by chewing their asses out.
I fucking told him to suck my dick, dude. And I was like, because those are fighting words. You know what I mean? That's But that's how I felt, bro. They were like, it was fucking hostile.
You know what it was? They commended your bravery.
Yeah.
They commended your bravery, because if you'd have just been like, sucked it up and said, fuck it.
And walked off,
and
you'd have been a punk.
And ran off like Napoleon Dynamite or some shit. They'd have been like, whatever, dude. But you was like, fuck you. And they were like, oh shit, okay, you got some balls.
I will admit, I still cut my set short. Because once I won him back, I went right in my fucking closer. And I was like, I got to get the fuck out of this fucking place.
Let me get out of this shit.
Good night. MJ got an applause. Bring Eddie on. It's good. I saved it. So
Here's what I'm more interested in finding out. What was the conversation like behind the curtains after that?
Man, actually, that's what I was scared about. I was like, is he going to be okay with it? But he was like, you did exactly what you're supposed to do. He said he handled it like a G. And I was like, fuck yeah. And then everybody else was like, yeah, fuck yeah, man, fuck them. And I was like, all right, cool. So then everybody's cool with it. They thought it was great. Yeah, they thought it was great. So I think that's what it was, man. I just think it's the fact that I didn't back down and, I just held my ground, basically. That's just really what it's all about. It's like a fight, right? If you lose it, people still respect you fought. It's kind of one of those things, right? I don't necessarily think I lost it, which was nice, but I do think about, like, I'm like, man,
that's what I think it was.
Are more boos to come? Because, that, I ain't gonna lie, it fucking hurt regardless. You know what I mean? That shit was soul crushing, bro. When they're like little fucking arrows. You know, whenever you get shot by, like, in those old medieval movies where, like, the archery,
Empire, the archers,
and it's just like 1,000,000 arrows coming in
come
at
down
you.
at once.
Bro, that's how shit felt. You're just like, fuck. There's no shield.
No, there's like nothing. I said, this is happening.
Yeah, this.
But sucks. I feel like I've never experienced that, even when I was rapping, because I was dope. I never had that problem. However,
okay.
But look, but I feel like once you experience that. Because it's like how I felt with like death and different things. Once you experience it and you're like, fuck, this is the worst it could ever feel. I feel like if it wouldn't happen again, you'd be prepared and you'd be to adjust.
And you're right. I think so too. Like, if it does happen again, I'm just a little bit more prepared. But that's what's
I don't think it'll happen again.
Because if it did happen again, I would obviously do what worked last time, which is telling something I did. But what if it doesn't work that night?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, fuck, now I'm really
You gotta know where you're at. Like, is this a big arena or is this a hood club? Because you say suck my dick, you might hear.
Yeah, I don't want any of that. I'd be like, you know what, on that note, I'm going to call tonight.
Nigga, whose dick what you talking about sucking? I mean, yours on stage, nigga. Yeah, we heard all that shit. Now we in the band. Whose dick was talking about sucking, nigga? Well, suck this dick, then, nigga. Go ahead on, nigga.
You sound like every motherfucker that was at his shows in Memphis.
Because I've been in all these cities, man.
Memphis was a trip too. Man, we had fun. We had 6 shows in Memphis. I did have 1 bomb out of those 5. That's what's been weird about these trips with him, man.
Yeah.
And like, I don't know if Eddie gets a kick out of me having the hard sets, or if he just appreciates that I do it. But I bat around I would say 85% on these shows, bro.
Yeah.
Like, they're not even on the good sets. It's not like I got them the whole time,
right?
And it's like more so I'll have like maybe 1 or 2 great sets in the weekend. You know what I mean? But I was like, these motherfuckers are hard, bro.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
And you know what? That's crazy you say that, because when I was on the road with Capone, and I remember doing a show with him in Baltimore, 6 shows, and one of those I ate it, bro. I was tanking. And these vets, they love seeing you struggle like that. And
that's what it is, right?
It's entertainment.
I get off stage and this nigga is rolling.
Yeah, it's entertainment. They want to fuck with you about it.
Yeah, he fucking with me, man. And I'm like, yo, what's up with that, man?
It's like, fucked up, dude. It's a new comic, because you were sweating as a new comic. Because you're like, dude, I'm trying to impress y'all. I want to keep my job. I want to stay here. Yeah. And they're fucking having a field day with it. You're like, this is funny as shit.
That lets me know that they've all been there. It has happened to them, and that's what made them stronger. Because if we're not gonna suffer like that on stage, you're not gonna be a badass comic. Because what makes you badass, like you said, now you know how to deal with that.
Yeah, exactly.
You know how to deal with the boos. And
so it's interesting. So this is actually an interesting story too. I think y'all appreciate this. This is cool. When we were in Atlanta back in this was a few months ago.
This man is doing all in the black cities,
bro. I've gotten a crash course in black like a motherfucker.
Memphis, Atlanta. You haven't done Rhode Island yet, huh?
I haven't done Rhode Island, or I haven't done Baltimore either. I've heard Baltimore is a good one to do.
Yeah, it's gonna get. So do tell us about Atlanta. Yeah.
All right, so do tell us. I love hearing white people eat shit on stage. All right, so we're sitting there. So he kind of helped me out, I feel like, with the bomb in Kansas City because of this story. He told me to tell them exactly what I told him in Kansas, because in Atlanta, someone said it was late show Saturday. and it started late as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
And everybody is fucked up. They're coming in late. They're still walking in while
Atlanta
I'm on
Comedy
stage.
Theater?
Damn right.
Yeah,
baby.
buddy.
You know exactly in Norcross?
Yeah.
All right, so, dude, they're not even listening. So by the time I'm trying to get into the meat of it, then they're listening and settled down. But by that point, everyone's lost at what I'm saying, and it was kind of one of those where they weren't having it, right? And then someone just at the very end goes, "Get your hand out of my pocket."
Oh, what?
Right. I didn't know what that meant. Y'all are both like, damn. And I was like, so how do I respond, my fucking white ass? I was like, someone get your hand out of that guy's pocket. I don't fucking know what it means. It wasn't until later that Eddie's cousin tells me, he's like, yeah, bro, that was, a reference to fucking Malcolm X, dude, this assassination. And I was like, I didn't think my set was going that bad. It was going kind of poor, but
Holy cow.
And so,
No, they didn't.
I was like, damn.
Oh, Jamie, I love it here.
He's going to give me a fucking... After that, I kind of got shook. Even though I was safe in the green room, I was like, dude.
Yeah. Could have been,
Whoa, man.
Could have went way left.
I got a
just now.
death threat, dude. That's fucking nuts. And so, but they were just being silly, right? And then that's when Eddie was like, he's like, dude, fuck them. Tell him, he's like, man, fucking, I brought you here for a fucking reason. Tell them that shit and get in their fucking ass.
Yeah.
And I don't know, that night in Kansas City was like that fucking replayed in my head. I was just like, dude, fuck everybody. I fucking gave them all the finger I don't know if I told you that. I just fucking went like this for a split second and told them all, fuck you and suck my dick. Yeah. They fucking loved it. So I was like, dude, he's giving me fucking wisdom.
Absolutely.
It's really
Been in the
cool.
game.
He's been in the game for a
longest.
long time, man.
I think he knew I might get something like that eventually. You know what I mean? Like, I think because he was wondering if I was coming to KC. He was asking a lot. He's like, "Are you coming to KC?" He came a couple times. Like, yeah, I'm coming. Like, why is he saying? It was like, he knew, bro.
Yeah, he's like,
it was like,
you sure?
yeah, man. So it's all right.
Speaking of that, so let me jump into this here for you, Jamie. So I know, working with Eddie, you're doing both the residency and doing some tour dates and stuff with him. So what do you prefer? And give me a breakdown of why you prefer that. Like, do you like doing the residency?
Yes, son. Vegas.
Yeah, I
all
figured as
day,
much.
baby. All day. Vegas
Why?
is nice. Oh, here's the best reason.
Yeah.
Your show is in the hotel.
Yeah.
Nice.
You don't got to go
You just
nowhere.
go upstairs.
Nice.
You want to be a lazy piece of shit?
Yeah.
Hell, you got it.
Room service all day.
Stay right here. I'm going to go down at 7:45 to do the show. And then, bam, back done for the night.
Yeah.
Bro, that's nice.
Quick
It's
question.
cake.
At any point, are you walking around in a white robe just...
What is wrong with y'all?
Just walk around fucking like a bad
I've heard
motherfucker.
stories of people, not saying names, who just...
That's what you do?
He just walk
That's what you do?
around on tour in a white robe. And just
I can see that.
partying.
I can see that. You put on the slippers when you go in the hotel room.
Yes, he
Hell
does.
yes.
You know what? Because you know how to live. I need to do that.
Come on, man. You got to enjoy it. If they got a hot tub, I'm in that motherfucker.
Yeah. I brought my suit every
With
time
my-
I saw him into the pool.
With my Cuban
I don't know
link
what's
and
wrong with you,
everything.
bro. I don't know.
You're out there in Vegas, bro, and you're not getting
You
in
know
the
what
pool.
it is? Because I got legal weed. So I go out the first day, I go to the dispensary.
Bro,
I
get high
start
and get in the
smoking.
pool.
I smoke weed, and I'm just like,
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what kind of
and I
drugs
just
do you do? Just
chill.
weed, huh?
Yeah, I'm just weed, and then I'll drink.
Yeah.
There's
I
gonna be
don't like
ladies hanging out by the
drugs.
pool. It's a beautiful thing.
I
man.
do like acid, I should say, but I don't like do acid frequently.
Okay.
It's not something you can do recreationally often. I feel like.
No, it will mess you up.
Yeah, you don't want to do
mess
that.
you up.
But I do like it. It's a fun drug. You ever done acid?
Spoken
dude?
like a true white boy.
You ever done acid? Y'all want to do some acid?
Hell no.
I'm good.
Pussies.
We got shit to do tomorrow, okay?
I mean, I don't have any. I have to call some people.
Always
But I don't know.
it's always trying to take it to the next level.
Yeah. You want
You
to
want to
do
do
it?
some
Do
ass?
you want to shoot heroin right now on the podcast?
But look, and that's another thing. That's a good point. See, Jamie, you don't understand how much of a white thing that is because you were offering like I got it.
Yeah.
Right.
Black people don't do that. It's like y'all want to put in
In
on
on
this.
it. Yeah.
He's like, you guys want to do something?
Hence the
Because
song, I
can get
got
some.
5 on it.
Well, but that's how white people say I'm not paying for it. It's implied like I'm not paying. It's like sorry. It's like all right, cool. Then they'll go later on if you're like, yeah, sure. Then they'll go, okay, cool. And then they'll get the ass. They go, okay, all right, you can just Venmo me. And then you're like, oh,
Oh, you son of a bitch.
oh, I thought. Okay, no, I don't want to.
Hey, you just jumped me at $20, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all.
After you get high.
Yeah.
Just Venmo me. See, you didn't even say cash out.
Yo, especially like wait, and then that's even worse. You wait till you're out, you be like, bro, you said you were gonna pay for all of this, and you're like,
Say that shit.
Did I? Yeah, that's when you get them. Is later on. Be like, I didn't want to say anything, but you did say that earlier when we were sober. You said that.
But now you're an all-rounder comedian, man, because now you have dates where you headline rooms yourself too.
Yeah, those have been kind of happening a little more lately. I mean, shit. One thanks to you, by the way. I appreciate the connection there.
Cheers,
yeah,
my brother. Yeah.
But,
I always believe it's comedians putting other comedians on, man.
But I've headlined like Bricktown up in OKC, and then Hyenas recently just gave me my first weekend with them. That was pretty cool.
Nice.
But it's just been hard to fit them in around my schedule with
beautiful thing.
you know,
It's a
on the
beautiful
road.
problem to have, bro.
Dude, it's the craziest, coolest problem to have. Yeah, it's wild.
4 years ago,
You know?
you can't get enough rooms. Now you're like, shit.
I'm like, I wouldn't mind a fucking few days off.
Oh,
You know?
yeah.
Like, I wouldn't mind chilling. It's kind of, it's a crazy
Yeah,
problem
we
to have.
were
dude.
so glad, when your assistant called us and said you got some free days.
Yeah. Can we get Jamie in here?
Yeah, I'll be just.
And he said, well, I think we can squeeze you guys in.
We just need like an hour.
No, come on. That's not like
It was
that.
beautiful.
We'll send car service.
That's
Whatever you
funny
need.
shit. That's funny shit.
Oh, man.
Bro, dude, that's the weirdest part about like I don't know. Things have been going well.
Yeah.
Right. The funniest part about it all, right, is when the way people like give you shit, especially comedians.
Yeah.
I went to this place. I was in town for a weekend. I just missed like my local Dallas comics, right? I went to a show. I saw the show. I was like, I'm just gonna go hang out and see the show, And then they're like, hey, so they're like, you want some time? And I was like, hey, I'm just here to chill, man. Like, I just want to see you guys. I'm not trying to I'm not trying to fuck up your show, right? You know what I mean? And then they're like, all right, you could. And then suddenly it turns into they go, oh, Jamie can't do this show. I'm just like, God damn, he can't fucking win for losing.
Mr. Hollywood over here.
Yeah,
SAG won't allow him to do it.
You know what I mean? That's how it felt. So I was like, yeah, it's whatever, dude.
So how long are you in Dallas before you get back on the road?
I'm leaving Monday. Going to Vegas, and then I'm actually going to relocate to Austin here in actually next weekend. I'm moving to Austin.
Nice.
So just to be closer down there, check out, let's see what that has to offer.
Yeah, man. Do you know that's one city I've only done one show in is Austin?
Really? That's surprising.
I don't perform there a whole lot, man.
Yeah, man, it's been the last few times I've been down there. It's like been electric.
Yeah. There's some big
Yeah.
entertainment town, man.
I know it is,
and
but
of course, because of pandemic, so much more entertainers have moved down there. And are setting up shop.
Elon Musk is saying do it.
They're fucking, and clubs are just booming out there. I mean, actually Dallas too. We got like 3 clubs about to open here.
Yeah.
Or a couple just did, I think.
Yeah. The Dallas Comedy Club.
Dallas Comedy Club and Dallas, and then House of Comedy in Plano. I think they're about to open up in September.
Well, I didn't know about that one.
I don't know about that either.
Because we was trying to open
That
up.
hurts, actually.
really
That's
Uh-oh.
where I wanted to put something.
Oh, y'all were thinking about putting something in?
Frisco,
Yeah,
right
man.
there, baby,
Right in Frisco,
yeah.
man.
Frisco's not, so that's good.
We'll still open it. We'll probably go to Aubrey or some shit.
Yeah. Aubrey.
Prosper.
Oh, Prosper Comedy Club.
Little Elm.
Yeah.
Little Elm.
Hey, there's
right on the beach.
There's like 60,000 people over there. Okay.
Little Elm Beach Comedy Club.
Yeah.
Sound it.
Beach, okay, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
little
Lakefront Comedy Club.
Yeah. It could work, man.
Man, they opening one. So damn that hurts.
I mean, it's a good thing.
That
It's
stings.
a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing, man. It's more work for more comics.
So are you trying to branch out into TV, movies, or you really love what you're doing as a stand-up comic?
I love it. I would obviously love to act for sure. I've always wanted to act as well. But I love what comedy's doing. And, I've always kind of hoped comedy would traject me into acting eventually one day. It kind of, I guess, hinges on how good I can get at comedy, my career off there. I just haven't really focused on acting at all. Like little sketches here and there, but my main focus for the past 6 years has been comedy.
Honing down that
I could
skill
definitely
on
see
stage.
it though, man. Like you have the personality for it. Like you have the
Chevy Chase.
You think so?
you got the
it's funny you say Chevy Chase. I only get that from old people. It's weird that you just said that.
Hey,
You know
man,
what I mean?
it's not because I'm old,
Well-
but I'm a student of the art, damn it. What do you like?
No. But
Old white
Oddly,
folks
it's
always
just
tell
because
me I
you said
got
old
Chevy
folks, and I
Chase.
thought it was
bro.
funny, but I could see that. Like
Yeah,
the
you got the Chevy
That's
Chase
funny.
vibe, I'm telling you.
I think it's we're tall and tan.
Those Fletcher movies are fucking awesome, bro.
Fletch is funny.
Hey,
as fuck.
listen. Remember when he was flying?
And we all know about the National Lampoons, man. Come on.
There you go. They're driving through Chicago with his family, and they flying off the highway, and it's
even in his later years doing Community.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's fucking awesome.
See, I never got into Community. I need to check that out. Everybody loves it.
It's a great show, man. That's where Childish Gambino got his start.
Yeah, he's got how well versed.
And now he's got
guy.
Atlanta, all of that shit. He's like awesome.
Yeah, I know he's wild.
But you know, when the man got residency money coming in,
you know
everything else. Like,
look, listen. I told you when you said I got Jamie, I was like, really?
Yeah. All right.
Let me tell you something.
You guys,
he's
you guys
here in
quit
Vegas,
it,
just
man.
living it up, man. Like,
You're being silly.
Okay.
Get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
crazy. Man.
Oh shoot,
But
man!
it's beautiful, man.
No,
I'm really
it's cool. I think
loving your progression, bro.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, that's what's so crazy, right? Because I mean, you filmed. This is what we were talking about when we got here. Is like you filmed a few of my sets back in the day before I even moved to New York, bro. Like and again, you gave me my first fucking show at the Improv. You know what I mean? And like, so it's just wild to see how the people you meet, in your path, are so like important, and you never know how people are going to affect you. That's what people. I mean, some of these young comics, I don't understand. It's like they're so clearly trying to be like, let me help you out, to where it's just like they forget to just be like cool with somebody first.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Like build a relationship before you start fucking trying to get on someone's show.
It's instant gratification, bro.
Social media. Those relationships, they go a long way.
They go way further than anything else.
Because if I was a hater, I would have been, nah, he don't need to be in the Improv. No, but I was like, nah, they gotta see this dude. Yeah. Because I understand you gotta help enough other people to get what you want and help them get what they want, and it eventually comes back to you.
Well, shit, man, you want to hear it? This is a cool story. Black Ron.
Yeah.
And Black Ron, we worked on a couple shows together back in the day, and he judged a comedy contest that I placed in. I think I got second, and but he was a judge on it. And then he gave me a tag on another joke, helped me out tremendously, right? Yeah. And those contests I won helped me kind of get in front of people, like you, and getting into the improvs and clubs. And me and Black Ron got to do a show in L.A. on Eddie's virtual internet show for his weed release, just like back on 420, bro.
Right.
It was lit, and it was cool. I was in LA with Black Ron. I was just like,
look at this.
Look where we're at, bro.
Come on, man.
But he's killing it. I don't gotta say anything.
Oh,
Black
yeah.
Ron.
Black Ron, man.
But to me, this is new shit. You can tell he's already getting a little seasoned. He's just like, motherfucker.
It's what we do. It's what we do.
You know what I mean?
Black Ron, he done got real Hollywood, too. With his long dreadlocks. I see him shimmering.
He's a Cali motherfucking Fornian.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He is.
He is. He got his teeth done. If you're watching this, Black, we need you on the show.
He got his teeth done?
He got his claw, yes.
Oh, man.
Teeth
I heard him like talking about, should I do this type shit? And then the next thing you know, now he's all,
and bring your teeth
out.
Bring your teeth. But yeah, that was a special moment. You know what I mean? Like seeing him out there and like be on that show. It was cool. Bro,
awesome.
Bro, that was the craziest 420 party I've ever been on.
I could imagine.
First of all,
especially in Cali, because it's all legal and shit. So,
bro, and not only that, it was like an exclusive private show at a dispensary. It was exclusive, bro.
Wow.
So everybody in the audience were like dispensary owners and like stoner bastards who own like dispensaries all through California. Yeah. So it was like a private event, right? And like, again, it's mostly like white folks there, like in the audience and stuff. Even though it's the Eddie Griffin's release party, because he has his laughing gas, his weed strand, right? Okay. And so bro, you want to talk about? That was the funniest fucking show, bro, because I've never seen a crowd so stoned.
Man.
And no one laughing. I mean, people were chuckling, but they were chuckling high because they were laughing. High. They thought it was because everybody after the show was like, "That was hilarious."
Because you know what it was? They were too high.
They were literally laughing, going like, they were like, "Ha." And so that was it. You weren't getting huge belly laughs. Everybody's just like doing that shit. And so you're up stage, everyone's smiling, but you're like, what the fuck? No one's laughing, and you're high because there was no alcohor. That's the kicker.
It was just weed.
It was weed only. They had weed cocktails, bro. They had weed, beer.
Bro.
Everything was getting you
That's
fucked
why.
up. The hors d'oeuvres, the food, and the weed. They were passing around joints. So people were smoking, drinking, and eating weed, bro. And so by the time we're going up, I'm saying like filthy shit, and I'm like, I think Callie hates me right now. And I look over and I see these three guys, and they're all laughing, not making a single noise. Yeah. They're just like... And I'm like,
There's
this
people
is
trying
the
to keep their
weirdest
shit
show.
together, bro. They're just like,
Dude, it's Eddie gets on. He's just like, "What the fuck y'all looking at? You high motherfuckers!" And he just gets in their ass. It was the
telling
funniest
you,
shit, bro.
I probably would have been sitting there, especially if I was drinking and forgot I'm drinking. Like, I think I'm melting.
It's how it felt. I was like, "Weird." The best part about it is the whole thing ended by 6:30. Not even shitting you. It was like a 4-hour event. It started like at 2:00 in the afternoon.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, "We're high." We went to bed at 7. Everybody went to their hotel. I was like, "This is a great night.
Yeah.
I'm
Wow.
full. I'm high. I'm done, and it's 7.
7,
You know?
and I'm done.
Beautiful,
Bro.
beautiful.
What's
That is
next?
sick, man.
What's next for you, bro? Where you going? I mean, what you got going on?
Man, I guess just Austin. I mean, that's the next move I'm doing. So that way, when I'm off of the road and not in Vegas, I'll be in Austin.
Yeah.
So that's kind of the new thing on the horizon. But Vegas has been new too. Yeah, I just started about a month ago.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a crazy thing. So that's
Bro,
been a
go to
whole
the
experience, bro. I know. I need
Get
to.
your trunks on and
It's
go to the
hot.
pool, man.
I know.
Live the life.
I need to.
Live the
man.
Vegas
Sure,
life while
I'm
you're
having
there,
a good
bro.
time, bro. Like I'm enjoying
But
it.
you're not doing everything you could be doing.
That's true. I'm not going to the pool.
Yeah. Have you been to Khalifa's dispensary?
No, I haven't been to Cleveland.
You're not
There's
doing
so
everything
many-
you need
I didn't
to
even
do,
know
bro.
that was even out. You
You're
know,
not doing
I
everything-
know there's Vegas. There's so much.
Yeah.
So much.
Have you been to Floyd's strip club?
Nope.
Bro, I know some girls that work there.
I've been to Sapphire. That's like the biggest one out
Yeah,
there.
yeah. You gotta get a girl collection, bro.
Yeah, I didn't get those going.
I can,
you know.
We'll talk.
All right.
I got plugs.
I go into this
He
place.
does.
This place called Area 15. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Area 15 is like this it looks like almost an artsy outlet.
Yeah.
Like all this shit, but also like a Dave and Buster's for adults with like a nice restaurant and crazy lights, dude.
yeah.
I had peanut butter and jelly fucking wings.
What?
Bro, they were good. I mean, I think I prefer Buffalo at the end of the day, but it was still good. I was still like, these motherfuckers taste like PB&J and they're delicious.
Yeah.
Damn.
It was cool, you know.
It
So that
sounds
was a cool
interesting.
moment.
Sounds kind of disgusting, but maybe delicious.
It was really good, but the rest of it was good. It was like, I mean, it was like a 5-star place in that place.
There's a place
That
where
was
you
kinda
eat
cool.
in the dark.
That's kind of what it was like. It was
Yeah.
like dark as fucking like strobe lighty, and you're just like eating PB&J wings. Like, I guess this is hip. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know what I mean? I'm a fucking small town boy.
My bro, I'm so proud of you, man.
Yeah.
It's
Thanks, man.
amazing to see your journey, bro.
Awesome.
From the first time we met and how you're rocking it out, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it.
Cannot wait to see your next move, bro. I'm so proud to have
definitely, man.
Dude,
you.
thanks,
on
man.
the show, man.
I might. We might even try to. We should try to get out there to Vegas, man, to see them.
Dude, come out.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, dude, I've seen a couple friends. That's what's cool about Vegas too. Your friends are always there because it's
Yeah.
like you never know. People are like, "Are you in town that day?" I'm like, "Yeah." They're like, "We're gonna be out
You
there."
said friends, Jamie. So, like, if we're saying we're coming out, it's got to be a little bit. Hey, I got you.
They're like, yeah, absolutely, dude. Y'all pay me a quick $500, and I get you a VIP access.
Still hustling.
Shit! Fuck! Did you get that shit from New York?
You like that? New York fucking taught this fucking country boy well. All right.
Oh shit!
We'll be there, man.
Yeah,
We'll be there.
definitely,
We'll
man.
celebrate you, man. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our boy Jamie Gravy. We're gonna put his handles on here. Follow the brother. Real funny.
Thank you.
They're gonna catch you.
Wait, is
man.
that it?
That's it.
Damn, I feel like I talked the whole time.
You did.
That's the point.
That was
No.
the whole idea.
All right. Well, y'all
We
got
wanted
me-
to hear
look,
about Jamie Gravy.
I hit the weed pen. I had a couple beers. I started. I didn't. Is that it? That went by fast.
We've been going for
It
about
did
an
go by
hour,
fast, bro.
Jamie.
It did
Believe
go
it
by
or not.
fast.
What?
Yes.
Yeah, it went by fast, bro.
We'll bring
All
you
right,
back.
fine. That's
Yeah, man. This is just the start, bro. This
All
is
right.
you're the I believe 7th guest. So
Hell yeah.
this is early on, bro. Next
right.
time you come here, we'll all be filthy rich.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that would be
Yeah.
great.
That'd be awesome.
We're working on
Right,
it.
we're
Yeah.
working on that shit.
Got to be on that special.
Yeah, hey,
That
dude,
Netflix
that's
special.
what we need. That's what the fuck, man.
telling
We
you.
gotta get on TV. Who am I talking about? You've been on TV. I need to get on TV.
Well, you're going to get on it.
I was coming,
get on
bro.
it.
Yeah.
It's coming. Trust
As much
me.
as you
it's
work.
coming.
Look, man.
If you don't know, I know. Trust me,
Yeah.
it's
It's
coming.
coming.
It's coming.
Yeah.
We're getting there, baby.
Yeah, it's coming.
You 6 degrees of separation, man. You're so close.
Listen,
to so many
next
people who
time
are doing it.
we're not even going to give out the name or any of the information on it. But next time you come here, we're going to be discussing the podcast that we discussed when you got here, and
That's
how big it is.
It's gonna blow up
at that time.
The one the biscuits and gravy.
You're not supposed to give it away.
That's what he's talking about.
Coach is listening right now.
Yeah.
Don't give it away.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away.
Trade TM. Trade, restricted.
You better go copyright that shit right after this show.
Copyright. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Yeah, just fucked up my own shit.
Hey, this is what it is. It's the A to Z show, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Tell your friends and family about the show. This is how we do it. That's my boy DJ Major League Ira Coles. It's the A to Z show. My name is Alfred Kango. We'll see you later. Peace. The A to Z show, bro. Absolutely. We going worldwide.